Royal Caribbean has revealed details of its first beach club it's ever opened. It'll be coming to Nassau, Bahamas. We've got all the details up next. Hey everyone, it's Matt from RoyalCaribbeanBlog.com. When Royal Caribbean opens its first beach club experience, it's going to be unlike anything they've offered to date. Royal Beach Club Paradise Island is currently under construction and will be a new kind of experience, blending water access, service, and some bohemian flair with it. And the cruise line has revealed new information about when it'll open, what's included, what it'll be like, and all the important information you've always wanted to know all about it. Let's start with the most important stuff. Number one, it's going to open in December of 2025, and admission into the Royal Beach Club Paradise Island will be all-inclusive, meaning your drinks, food, alcohol included, will be included in the cost. Now remember, Royal Beach Club Paradise Island is different than Royal Caribbean's other private destinations like Perfect Day at Coco Cay or La Badee. In those places, there's no admission fee to get in. Your ship docks there, you go directly to these places and can enjoy your day. With Royal Beach Clubs, it's a different experience, more like a super shore excursion where there's a limited capacity, and there also could be other people from other Royal Caribbean ships there. Now, the beach clubs are only open to Royal Caribbean guests and celebrity as well, and the admission here is on a per-person basis. Now, the all-inclusive pass means when you purchase admission, that means everything is included with your cost, except for maybe a shore excursion or a cabana, of which we'll talk about in a little bit. You'll be able to start purchasing passes and cabana rentals beginning sometime in spring of 2025. Located on 17 acres at the western end of Paradise Island in Nassau, guests will have the choice of spending their day enjoying the pools, beaches, live music, and island-style barbecues and more. So what do you get with your pass in here? Unlike a private island day, Royal Beach Club Paradise Island requires an extra cost to get in, as we talked about, and your day pass will include access to all the amenities, a water taxi ride between the pier and beach club, as well as bites, drinks, and everything in between. The beach club has beaches, pools, 3 swim-up bars, 7 beach bars, and more than 40 cabanas, including the ultimate family cabana, with personal attendant, service, and more. Royal Caribbean has hinted at their ultimate family cabana in the past, and all they've said about it is that it would pretty much include everything you might want in a cabana experience, similar to the Ultimate Family Townhouse or the Ultimate Family Suite that we've seen on other cruise ships. When you arrive at Royal Beach Club Paradise Island, there's going to be 3 zones to choose from in terms of your activities there. First up is Family Beach, and because, of course, Royal Caribbean is a family cruise line, the beach club will be an extension by that, offering an area specifically for families to enjoy. Family Beach is near the shallow end zero-entry pool. You'll also find beach games of all kinds with tug-of-war to paddleball in this area. And as I talked about earlier, this is also where you're going to find the Ultimate Family Cabana, which is a new elevated concept. While beach cabanas are not new to Royal Caribbean that you could rent at one of their private destinations, this one at the Ultimate Family Cabana will have 2 levels, including a thrilling slide, dedicated whirlpool, frozen drink machine, and more. The second zone is called Chill Beach, and of course this is borrowing the name from Perfect Day at Coco Cay, but Royal Beach Club will have the perfect area to relax and enjoy a day in the Bahamas. There's the choice of the deep end pool or Chill Beach, and this is also where you can find opportunities at the local artisan huts that are staffed by Bohemians. Similarly, there are areas to grab a bite to eat and enjoy food such as grilled shrimp skewers or fire engine fritters. What's great about Chill Beach is it's the perfect spot to go to enjoy a relaxing day. If your idea of a beach or pool day that is perfect is simply being able to relax and have a kind of a quiet, more serene activity, then this is a place for you. However, if your idea is more of a party vibe, the third zone is called Party Cove. And this is where you can go for dancing, singing, and celebrating as part of your beach day. Royal Caribbean is building the world's largest swim-up bar called the Floating Flamingo, and this is where you'll find a DJ playing lots of music all day long. There's even a VIP space called Party Cove, where you can get personal poolside service and incredible views. It seems to me that Royal Caribbean is leaning heavily into the hideaway beach vibe that they first developed at Perfect Day at Coco Cay, but the difference is at Party Cove, it will not be an adults-only area. It probably will feel more like the Oasis Lagoon did before Hideaway Beach opened, if you remember that. What that means is there's going to be more of an adult vibe there, but obviously kids are not prohibited from going there, but inevitably, kids see aging adults dancing and singing along, they're going to want to go somewhere else and usually not be too much of an issue. If you're wondering why Royal Beach Club Paradise Island is such a big deal, it's because it addresses a major problem, and that is, I'm going to be honest with all of you, Nassau sucks. I mean, it's just not a great experience. Royal Caribbean has said that it continuously ranks in the bottom 10% of guest surveys. And that's not something new, by the way. This has been an issue for many, many years, and not just a Royal Caribbean issue, but an entire cruise industry issue. There's just not a lot of compelling options within the Nassau area, and despite some of the improvements that have been made, specifically the port area, it still lacks in really guest satisfaction. So Royal Caribbean wanted to engineer a solution to the problem by developing their own beach club. Now remember, this is an add-on cost. You don't have to go to it, but it's an option exclusively for Royal Caribbean guests. And it's located right where the cruise ships dock in Nassau Harbor. So it is in prime territory, and what you'll have to do is take a little ferry from the pier over to the area. There's not gonna be like a gangway or a bridge or anything. You'll take a ferry service over there. It'll be part of your admission into the Royal Beach Club. And once you're there, this is the best spot to enjoy a classic beach day. I think most people who go to the Bahamas are looking for time spent in and around the water. Certainly the Bahamas is known for other cultural activities, but I think if you were to take a straw poll, most people would say they're really there to enjoy time at the beach, in the pool, or both. Now, the difference between the Royal Beach Club and, say, any other beach experience you'll find in Nassau is this is owned, operated, and run by Royal Caribbean. What that means is you can expect that Royal Caribbean level of service and experience to match up with exactly what you've come to know on board the ships. Essentially, it's an extension of what you've experienced on the ships. And if you've been to, of course, Perfect Day at Coco Cay, then you know exactly what this is all about. Don't forget, this is only the first of a couple of different beach clubs that are coming soon. Royal Caribbean is building a second beach club in Cozumel. That'll open in sometime in 2026. And they're also working on another beach club over in Vanuatu, which is in the South Pacific, which our friends over in Australia and New Zealand are sure to love. In addition to all of that, Royal Caribbean is also building a new Perfect Day experience over in Costa Maya, Mexico. Perfect Day Mexico is going to be more similar to Perfect Day at Coco Cay in the sense that there's no admission cost to get in here, so it's open to everybody. The reason why I'm excited for Royal Beach Club Paradise Island is first and foremost, it's going to address that major problem of Nassau, and that basically, I'm like many of you, I stopped getting off the ship in Nassau a long time ago. Occasionally I'll go in for one thing or another, but more often than not, we just skip over it. Now we finally have something really good and compelling to enjoy there. Second, it's all inclusive. And this is really interesting because I love the idea of just making it simple and having your drinks, including alcohol, included with your admission costs there. It's more similar, of course, to some of the resort day passes you already find in places like Nassau or Cozumel or wherever in the Caribbean, where you pay one fee, you get admission to access to facilities, and included food and drink. And lastly, it's all run by Royal Caribbean, which gives me a certain level of familiarity. I'm not afraid of trying new things or going out there. It's part of what I think makes cruising fun. But it's also nice to have kind of the easy button, being able to just say, you know what, this is going to be an extension of the Royal Caribbean experience. I'm looking forward to that. Now, there are obviously some questions still left as to not only what you'll be able to do there specifically in terms of the different areas, but also how much will this cost? Royal Caribbean has not said what the cost will be, but obviously it's going to be probably on a per cruise basis, similar to the Coco Beach Club or Hideaway Beach at Perfect Day at Coco Cay, where the prices do vary from sailing to sailing. But if you go to like a website like resortforaday.com and look at some of the all-inclusive day passes that are sold there at places like Margaritaville Beach Resort, British Colonial, or maybe even the Riu Palace, you can see that the prices for these places are easily over $100 a person. And in many cases, I'm looking at actually right now, it's closer to about $125 to about $150 per person. I don't know that Royal Caribbean will follow that trend, go above that trend. It remains to be seen. But because they're including alcohol with it, it's not going to be like a $25 kind of thing as you see maybe at Hideaway Beach. Because it's all inclusive, includes alcohol, I'm certainly expecting a price that's more akin to what we're seeing here at resortforaday.com, but we'll have to see. So let me know in the comments, what are you most excited for? What do you expect to be there? And will you be purchasing admission to Royal Beach Club Paradise Island? While you're down below our video, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications. That way, YouTube lets you know we have a brand new video to share. This has been Matt from RoyalCaribbeanBlog.com, and we'll talk again real soon.